Life often feels like a series of doors, some we knock on, some open, and some remain locked no matter how hard we try. When things don't go as planned, we worry, stress, and sometimes even lose hope. But today I want to remind you of one powerful truth. God will open the right door at the right time. So don't worry. Life is full of uncertainties, and one of the greatest sources of worry is waiting for things to happen. People often find themselves anxious about the future, questioning when their hard work will pay off, when they will find success, or when they will receive the opportunity they have been praying for. In these moments of uncertainty, faith in divine timing becomes crucial. Trusting that God will open the right door at the right time can bring peace, confidence, and clarity, even in the most challenging situations. Consider the way nature operates. The sun rises and sets at its appointed time. The seasons change in a cycle, and even the smallest seed follows a process before it becomes a tree. Nothing in nature happens by accident. Everything follows a precise, predetermined order. In the same way, our lives follow a divine timeline, one that may not always align with our personal expectations, but is always in perfect sync with God's plan. Many times people feel frustrated when things do not go according to their plans. They may feel as if life is unfair, that others are moving ahead while they are stuck in place. But just because something is delayed does not mean it is denied. A delay can be a sign that God is working behind the scenes, preparing something greater than what was initially expected. It may mean that there is still growth required, that the right people have not yet come into the picture, or that circumstances need to align for the best outcome. A person who understands divine timing does not rush. They do not force things to happen before their time. Instead, they focus on preparation. Imagine an athlete training for a big competition. They do not step onto the track before conditioning their body and mind. They spend months, sometimes years, preparing for that one moment when they will compete. If they were to rush into the race without proper training, they would likely fail. But when they trust the process, train diligently, and wait for the right moment, they are more likely to achieve victory. Similarly, in life, waiting is not about doing nothing. It is about getting ready for the opportunity that is coming. Throughout history, many successful individuals have shared how their greatest achievements came after long periods of waiting and trusting. Some of the most influential people faced rejection after rejection before finally achieving their breakthrough. These stories are not just about persistence, they are about recognizing that every no was leading them toward the right yes. If they had been given success too early, they might not have been able to handle it. Timing matters. Faith in divine timing does not mean passively sitting back and expecting everything to fall into place without effort. It means doing your part, working hard, and trusting that when the time is right, everything will come together. It is about believing that what is meant for you will not miss you. If a door remains closed despite your best efforts, it is a sign to redirect your energy towards something better. One of the most important aspects of trusting divine timing is learning patience. Patience is not simply waiting, it is waiting with a positive and hopeful attitude. Many people wait with frustration, constantly questioning why things are not happening fast enough. This kind of impatience only leads to stress and discouragement. But when someone truly trusts that God's timing is perfect, they find peace in the waiting period. They understand that even in the silence, progress is being made. Think of a sculptor working on a masterpiece. At first, the stone looks rough and unshaped, but with every chisel, a form begins to emerge. If the sculptor rushed the process, the final piece would not have the same beauty or detail. The same principle applies to life. Each experience, each challenge, and each delay is shaping you into the person you need to be for what is coming next. Often people do not realize that what they are waiting for is also being prepared for them. For example, someone might be praying for the perfect job, but that job might not yet be available because the right position is still being created. Someone else may be hoping for a life partner, but both individuals may need to grow and develop before they are ready for each other. Everything is interconnected, and sometimes what seems like a delay is actually perfect alignment happening in the background. There are also moments when what we desire is not truly what is best for us. A person might be set on a specific career, relationship, or dream, but in reality, it may not be aligned with their purpose. In these cases, divine timing does not just bring what is wanted, it brings what is needed. Sometimes what we consider a missed opportunity is actually protection from something that would have brought more harm than good. Trusting God's timing requires surrender. It requires letting go of the need to control every aspect of life and believing that the universe is working in your favor. This does not mean giving up. It means aligning your efforts with faith. It means waking up each day, doing your best, and knowing that when the moment is right, everything will come together. In the end, worry achieves nothing. It only steals joy from the present moment. But faith in divine timing brings peace. It allows a person to move forward without fear, knowing that they are exactly where they need to be. It assures them that closed doors are not rejections, but redirections. And most importantly, it reminds them that no matter how long it takes, God will open the right door at the right time. Life is full of uncertainties, and in moments of doubt, people often find themselves overwhelmed with worry. It is natural to feel anxious about the future, especially when things do not go as planned. However, no amount of worry can change the course of events, and the best way to navigate these challenges is by embracing faith over fear. Faith allows individuals to move forward with confidence even when the path ahead is unclear. It reminds people that they are not alone and that there is a higher purpose guiding their journey. Fear, on the other hand, paralyzes progress. It creates doubts, leads to unnecessary stress, and often causes people to give up before they reach their breakthrough. When a person replaces fear with faith, they open themselves to possibilities that worry would have never allowed them to see. Worry is an emotional reaction to uncertainty, but faith is a conscious decision to trust the process. Imagine a student preparing for an important exam. If they spend their time worrying about the results instead of studying, they will only increase their stress. However, if they choose to focus on learning and preparing, they will perform to the best of their ability regardless of the outcome. The same principle applies to life. Instead of stressing over what is unknown, focus on doing what can be done today. Faith does not mean ignoring reality. It means facing challenges with the belief that things will work out as they are meant to. One of the most powerful aspects of faith is the peace it brings. When someone believes that God is in control, they no longer feel the need to force things to happen. They understand that setbacks are not the end of the road, but simply a part of the journey. Many successful individuals have faced failures, rejections, and closed doors before achieving their goals. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is the ability to trust that every obstacle is leading them to something greater. Faith allows a person to keep going even when there is no visible evidence that things will improve. It gives strength to endure, confidence to take risks, and resilience to rise after every fall. Trusting in faith over fear does not mean that challenges will disappear. Life will still have difficult moments, disappointments, and times of confusion. The key is to respond with a mindset that is rooted in trust rather than panic. When a person truly believes that the right opportunities will come at the right time, they stop forcing things and instead allow life to unfold naturally. This trust does not mean passivity. It means taking action with a heart that is free from worry. When fear tries to take over, remind yourself that worrying does not create solutions. Only faith, effort, and patience can bring real progress. Another essential aspect of navigating life with confidence is understanding that preparation is just as important as opportunity. Many people pray for success but fail to prepare for it. They hope for a better future but do not take the necessary steps to improve themselves. Success is not just about waiting for the right moment. It is about becoming the right person for the moment when it arrives. If a door has not opened yet, it may be because preparation is still required. Instead of focusing on the wait, focus on growth. Build new skills, develop patience, and work on strengthening your mindset. When the time comes, those who have prepared will be ready to walk through the door without hesitation. Think about a musician who dreams of performing on a big stage. If they spend their time only hoping for an opportunity but never practicing, they will not be ready when their chance comes. However, if they dedicate themselves to improving their skills, they will be fully prepared when the right door opens. The same is true in every aspect of life. The time before an opportunity arrives should be used wisely. Every experience, every lesson, and every challenge serves as preparation for what is coming next. Rejection is often one of the most discouraging experiences in life, but it is important to recognize that not every closed door is a loss. Sometimes rejection is a redirection. A person may apply for a job they truly want only to be turned down. They may see it as a failure, but in reality, that job may not have been the right fit for them. Perhaps a better opportunity is just around the corner. Many people look back and realize that what they once saw as a disappointment was actually a blessing. If they had gotten what they originally wanted, they would have missed out on something even greater. Understanding that rejection is redirection requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing closed doors as failures, see them as guidance. Trust that if something does not work out, it is because something better is on the way. Life has a way of removing what is not meant for us so that we can be available for what truly aligns with our purpose. When a person learns to see setbacks as opportunities for growth, they no longer fear rejection. They embrace change, knowing that each step, whether forward or backward, is part of a larger plan. Patience plays a crucial role in the journey toward success. Many people give up too soon simply because they do not see immediate results. However, nothing great is built overnight. Every successful individual, every strong relationship, and every major achievement has been shaped through time, effort, and endurance. Instead of rushing the process, trust that each stage of life is necessary for growth. Enjoy the journey, knowing that the best things often take time to develop. Recognizing the right door when it opens is just as important as waiting for it. Sometimes people are so focused on a specific outcome that they fail to see the opportunities in front of them. The right door may not always look the way it was imagined, but that does not mean it is not the best path forward. Pay attention to the signs, listen to your intuition, and trust that when the time is right, everything will make sense. At the core of all this is the simple truth that worry is a burden, but faith is freedom. A person who constantly worries about the future carries a weight that slows them down. But someone who walks in faith moves forward with confidence, knowing that what is meant to be will always find its way. Fear will always try to creep in, but faith is stronger. It is the key to unlocking potential, seizing opportunities, and living with a sense of peace that nothing else can provide. No matter what challenges arise, remember that you are exactly where you need to be. Every step, every struggle, and every waiting period is shaping you for what is coming next. Trust the process, keep moving forward, and know that at the right time, the right door will open. There is no need to worry, only to prepare, believe, and step forward in faith. Life often presents challenges that make it difficult to see the bigger picture. When things do not go as planned, it is easy to feel frustrated and uncertain. However, there is great wisdom in trusting that everything happens for a reason. The right doors will open at the right time, and every closed door is a part of a greater plan. Instead of worrying about when things will fall into place, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Growth, patience, and resilience will prepare you for the opportunities that lie ahead. Every delay, every setback, and every unexpected turn is shaping you into the person who will be ready when the right moment arrives. One of the most important lessons in life is to let go of control. People often try to force things to happen according to their own timelines, but life does not work that way. When something does not happen as expected, it is not necessarily a failure. It could be a redirection towards something even better. Imagine trying to open a locked door without realizing that there is another door waiting to be discovered. Sometimes the things we desperately want are not meant for us, and holding on to them can cause unnecessary struggle. True peace comes from understanding that not every opportunity is the right one, and that the right things will come when the time is right. Patience is a virtue that many struggle with, especially in a world that expects instant results. When progress feels slow, it is tempting to doubt whether things will ever improve. However, great things take time. A tree does not bear fruit immediately after being planted. It takes years of growth, nourishment, and the right conditions. Similarly, success requires patience and persistence. There are seasons of waiting, seasons of learning, and seasons of thriving. Instead of focusing on what has not happened yet, use this time to grow, learn new skills, and prepare for what is coming. When the right door opens, you will be ready to walk through it with confidence. Rejection is another challenge that many people struggle with. It can be painful to hear no or to feel like an opportunity was missed. But rejection is not a dead end, it is a redirection. Many successful people have faced rejection multiple times before achieving their goals. They did not let failure define them. Instead, they used it as motivation to keep going. Every no is a step closer to the right yes. What may seem like a disappointment today could be protecting you from something that is not meant for you. Embrace rejection as a learning experience and keep moving forward with faith that the right opportunity will come. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles that prevent people from reaching their full potential. Fear of failure, fear of uncertainty, and fear of stepping outside of comfort zones hold many people back. But fear only has power if it is allowed to take control. The best way to overcome fear is to take action, even when the path is unclear. Confidence is built through experience, not by waiting for the perfect moment. Life does not come with guarantees, but it does offer opportunities. Those who are willing to take risks, learn from mistakes, and keep pushing forward are the ones who find success. Instead of letting fear dictate your choices, use it as a motivator to grow stronger and more resilient. Preparation is just as important as opportunity. Many people desire success, but they are not ready to handle it. They want a great career, financial stability, or a strong relationship, but they do not invest the time in developing the skills and mindset needed to maintain those things. The waiting period is not a punishment, it is a time for growth. If you receive something before you are ready, you may not be able to sustain it. That is why seasons of waiting should be valued. They provide an opportunity to improve, refine skills, and become the person who is ready to embrace the right opportunities when they come. A positive mindset is crucial when navigating the uncertainties of life. Worrying about things beyond your control only creates unnecessary stress. Instead of focusing on what is not happening, focus on what you can do today. Taking small steps toward your goals, even if progress seems slow, is better than standing still. Negative thoughts can make challenges seem bigger than they actually are. A strong mindset allows you to stay motivated, overcome obstacles, and attract better opportunities. The way you think shapes the way you experience life, so choose to see the good in every situation. Resilience is built through challenges. Every difficult experience strengthens your ability to handle future obstacles. Hard times do not last forever, but the lessons they teach are invaluable. Growth happens when you push through adversity and keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult. Life is unpredictable, but your ability to adapt, learn, and persevere will determine your success. Instead of seeing struggles as setbacks, view them as stepping stones to something greater. The more you overcome, the stronger and wiser you become. Trusting the process is not about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It is about taking action, believing in yourself, and knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. The right doors will open when the time is right. And until then, focus on growing, learning, and preparing for what is to come. Instead of worrying about the future, embrace the present moment. Keep working hard, stay positive, and remain open to new possibilities. The best things in life come to those who are patient, persistent, and willing to keep moving forward. Your time will come, and when it does, you will be ready to step into the opportunities that were meant for you. Life is a journey filled with uncertainties, and sometimes the paths we choose do not lead to the destinations we expect. However, one of the greatest truths in life is that the right doors will open at the right time. No amount of worry or stress can force things to happen before they are meant to. Instead of letting anxiety take control, it is important to embrace the process and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Worrying does not change the future, it only steals the joy of the present. Rather than focusing on what has not happened yet, shift your mindset to what can be done today. Taking small, meaningful steps toward growth and self-improvement ensures that when the right opportunity arrives, you are fully prepared to walk through that door with confidence. Every delay and setback serves a purpose. When things do not go as planned, it is easy to feel discouraged. However, what may seem like a disappointment now could be a blessing in disguise. Sometimes the things we desperately want are not what we truly need. Life has a way of protecting us from opportunities that may not be beneficial in the long run. What seems like a failure today might actually be a redirection towards something even greater. If a door remains closed, it is not a sign to give up, it is a sign to trust that something better is on the way. The waiting period is not wasted time, it is a time for preparation, reflection, and growth. Instead of resisting the process, embrace it with faith and patience. Fear is a powerful emotion that can either hold you back or push you forward. Many people let fear stop them from pursuing their dreams because they are afraid of failure, rejection, or uncertainty. However, fear only has power if it is given control. The best way to overcome fear is to take action despite feeling uncertain. Confidence does not come from waiting for the perfect moment. It comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone and proving to yourself that you are capable. Every great achievement starts with a leap of faith. The path ahead may not always be clear, but taking that first step will reveal new opportunities that were not visible before. Fear is not a signal to stop, it is a sign that growth is happening. Patience is one of the hardest but most valuable lessons in life. In a world that expects instant results, it is easy to feel frustrated when things take longer than expected. However, true success requires time, effort, and persistence. Just like a seed does not grow into a tree overnight, dreams and goals take time to develop. The most successful people understand that setbacks are not the end of the road, but stepping stones to something greater. Instead of rushing the process, use the waiting period wisely. Invest in learning, building skills, and strengthening your mindset. When the right door finally opens, you will be fully prepared to step into your destiny. Impatience can lead to missed opportunities, but trust and perseverance will always lead to the best outcomes. Rejection is something that everyone experiences at some point in life. It can be painful, discouraging, and make you question your worth. However, rejection is not a reflection of failure. It is a sign that something else is meant for you. Many successful people have faced multiple rejections before achieving their goals. Instead of letting rejection define them, they used it as motivation to keep moving forward. Every no brings you one step closer to the right yes. The key is to not let rejection shake your confidence or make you give up. View it as a lesson, learn from it, and keep striving for what you truly want. What may seem like a closed door today could be leading you toward a door that is far greater than you ever imagined. Mindset plays a significant role in how life unfolds. Worrying about things beyond your control does not solve problems, it only creates stress and anxiety. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, shift your perspective to what could go right. A positive mindset attracts positive opportunities. The way you think influences the way you act, and the way you act determines the outcomes you experience. Challenges and obstacles will always be a part of life, but your reaction to them makes all the difference. Instead of seeing difficulties as roadblocks, view them as lessons that are shaping you into a stronger and wiser person. When you believe that the right doors will open at the right time, you cultivate patience, resilience, and a sense of peace. Resilience is built through challenges and setbacks. Life is not about avoiding difficulties, but learning how to navigate them with strength and grace. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, learn, and become better. When things do not go as planned, it is not a sign to give up. It is a chance to adapt, improve, and come back even stronger. Hardships build character, and perseverance leads to success. The most successful people in the world did not achieve their dreams without facing difficulties. What sets them apart is their ability to rise above challenges, learn from failures, and keep moving forward. The journey may not always be easy, but every step you take is bringing you closer to where you are meant to be. Trusting the process does not mean sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It means taking action, working hard, and believing that everything is falling into place. Even when things seem uncertain, trust that you are on the right path. The right doors will open at the right time, and until then, focus on being the best version of yourself. Instead of worrying about the future, embrace the present moment. Keep learning, growing, and preparing for the opportunities ahead. The best things in life come to those who are patient, persistent, and willing to keep going even when the road gets tough. Your time will come, and when it does, you will be ready to step into the opportunities that were meant for you. Life is a journey filled with unexpected turns, challenges, and opportunities. Many times, people find themselves struggling with uncertainty, wondering whether they are on the right path. It is easy to feel lost when things do not go as planned, but the key to moving forward lies in trusting the process. Every experience, whether positive or negative, plays a role in shaping one's future. There is a purpose behind every delay, every rejection, and every closed door. Instead of worrying about what is not happening, it is important to focus on personal growth and preparation. The right opportunities will come at the right time, but it is essential to be ready when they arrive. One of the biggest mistakes people make is rushing the process. They want instant results and immediate success, but life does not work that way. Just like a seed needs time to grow into a tree, success also requires patience and nurturing. It is in the waiting period that character is built, skills are developed, and resilience is strengthened. The time before an opportunity arrives is not wasted, it is preparation. Many people become frustrated when they do not see progress, but what they fail to realize is that growth is happening even when it is not visible. A tree does not show its roots, yet they are growing beneath the surface, providing the foundation for strength and stability. Similarly, every effort, every lesson, and every challenge is laying the groundwork for future success. Sometimes the path to success is not a straight line. There will be obstacles, detours, and moments of doubt. However, setbacks are not a sign of failure. They are part of the journey. Many people give up too soon because they believe that difficulties mean they are not meant to succeed. In reality, challenges are simply tests of endurance. Those who push through, despite the difficulties, are the ones who reach their goals. It is important to view obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. Every challenge overcome adds strength, wisdom, and experience, making success even more meaningful when it arrives. One of the most crucial aspects of moving forward in life is letting go of control. Many people try to force things to happen according to their own timeline, but life does not always follow personal plans. There are times when doors remain closed despite all efforts, and this can be frustrating. However, not every opportunity is meant to be pursued. Some closed doors are protections rather than rejections. It is easy to become discouraged when things do not work out, but trust that there is a reason for it. A job that was lost, a relationship that ended, or an opportunity that slipped away might have been preventing something better from coming along. Letting go of control does not mean giving up. It means surrendering the need to force outcomes and instead trusting that things will unfold as they should. Many people spend too much time trying to control every detail of their lives, only to end up exhausted and disappointed. The truth is, no one has complete control over everything. The only thing that can be controlled is how one responds to situations. Instead of fighting against what cannot be changed, it is better to focus on adapting, learning, and growing. Life has a way of working out for those who remain open to possibilities. A crucial part of trusting the process is believing that rejection is often redirection. Many people see rejection as a failure, but in reality, it is guidance towards something better. A person might apply for a job and not get it, only to find a better opportunity later. A business idea might not work out, but that experience could lead to a more successful venture in the future. Instead of dwelling on rejection, use it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Some of the most successful people in history faced multiple failures before achieving greatness. Their secret was persistence and the ability to see rejection as a learning experience rather than a defeat. Every challenge, delay, or redirection serves a purpose. Sometimes people are not ready for what they are asking for. They may think they are prepared for success, But in reality, there is still work to be done. Growth happens in seasons, and each season serves a purpose. Just like a farmer does not harvest crops before they are ready, success does not come before its time. Instead of rushing, focus on personal development, improve skills, strengthen character, and build the mindset needed to handle future opportunities. When the right door opens, those who have prepared will be ready to step through it with confidence. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles that prevent people from trusting the process. The fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, and the fear of making the wrong decision can be paralyzing. However, fear is only as powerful as it is allowed to be. The best way to overcome fear is through action. Take small steps forward, even when the path is uncertain. Confidence is built through experience, not through waiting for perfect conditions. Many people wait for the right moment to take action, but the truth is, the right moment is created through movement. Worrying about the future does not change anything. It only takes away the peace of the present. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what can be done today. Taking action, even in small ways, creates momentum and opens doors that would have otherwise remained closed. The key is to keep moving forward, no matter how slow the progress may seem. Every step taken in faith brings one closer to the right opportunity. Success is not about luck or perfect timing. It is about preparation, persistence, and trust. It is about believing that every experience, every challenge, and every delay is shaping the future in ways that may not yet be visible. Those who trust the process and keep working towards their goals, despite setbacks, will eventually find themselves in the right place at the right time. No matter how uncertain things may seem, remember that everything is unfolding as it should. The right doors will open when the time is right. There is no need to force things, no need to rush, and no need to worry. Focus on growth, embrace challenges, and trust that every step is leading to something greater. Life has a way of working out for those who have faith. Take action and remain patient. The journey may not always make sense in the moment, but looking back, it will become clear that every step was necessary. Keep moving forward, knowing that the best is yet to come. Life is filled with uncertainties, and often people find themselves struggling with doubt and fear. It is natural to wonder when the right opportunity will come, or if things will ever work out as planned. However, one of the most important lessons in life is to trust that everything happens for a reason. Every closed door, every delay, and every unexpected turn is part of a greater plan. Instead of worrying about things beyond control, it is better to focus on personal growth, patience, and preparation. When the time is right, the right door will open and everything will fall into place. Many people become anxious when they feel stuck, thinking that their hard work is not paying off. But just because something is not happening now does not mean it will never happen. Success is not about instant results. It is about steady progress and consistent effort. When a person plants a seed, they do not expect it to grow overnight. It takes time, care, and the right conditions for it to flourish. Similarly, life operates on its own timeline. There are seasons of waiting, seasons of struggle, and seasons of success. The key is to embrace every stage of the journey rather than resisting it. One of the biggest challenges people face is dealing with rejection. It is easy to feel discouraged when things do not go as expected, but rejection is not a sign of failure, it is redirection. A missed opportunity could be making way for something better. Many successful individuals have faced multiple rejections before achieving their goals. They did not give up. Instead, they learned from their experiences and kept moving forward. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, gain wisdom, and refine skills. Sometimes what seems like a loss is actually a blessing in disguise. It prevents settling for something less than what is truly meant to be. Letting go of control is another essential aspect of trusting the process. People often want everything to happen according to their own plans and timelines, but life does not work that way. Trying to force outcomes only leads to stress and disappointment. There are moments when all efforts seem to fail and doors remain closed no matter how hard one tries. Instead of becoming frustrated, it is important to remember that not every opportunity is the right one. Some doors are closed for protection, preventing unnecessary struggles or guiding toward a better path. True peace comes from accepting that some things are beyond control and believing that the right opportunities will come at the right time. Fear is a major obstacle that holds people back. Fear of failure, fear of making mistakes, and fear of uncertainty often prevent people from taking action. However, fear only has power when it is given attention. The best way to overcome fear is to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Confidence is built through experience, not by waiting for the perfect moment. Many people hesitate to take risks because they want guarantees. But life does not offer guarantees. It offers opportunities. Those who take chances, learn from their mistakes, and adapt to challenges are the ones who ultimately succeed. Another important lesson in trusting the process is understanding that preparation is just as important as opportunity. Many people want success, but are not ready to handle it. They desire a great career, a strong relationship, or financial stability, but they do not invest time in developing the skills, mindset, and discipline needed to maintain those things. When a person is not prepared, even the best opportunity can be overwhelming. That is why seasons of waiting are valuable. They provide time to grow, learn, and become the best version of oneself. Instead of seeing delays as setbacks, they should be viewed as a chance to improve and refine skills so that when the right opportunity comes, it can be fully embraced. It is also essential to maintain a positive mindset. Worrying about the future does not change anything. It only steals the joy of the present. Negative thoughts create unnecessary stress and make challenges seem bigger than they actually are. Instead of focusing on what is not happening, it is better to focus on what can be done today. Taking small steps toward a goal, even if progress seems slow, is better than standing still. Every effort, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. A positive mindset helps in staying motivated, overcoming difficulties, and attracting better opportunities. Patience is a virtue that many struggle with. In a world where everything is expected to happen instantly, waiting can feel frustrating. But the best things in life take time. A strong foundation is built through patience, persistence, and trust. Just like a house needs a solid foundation to withstand storms, success requires a strong mindset and a well-prepared individual. Rushing the process often leads to mistakes, regrets, and missed lessons. True success is not just about reaching a destination. It is about becoming the person who is ready to handle what comes next. Life has a way of working things out for those who trust, believe, and keep moving forward. There is no need to stress over things that are beyond control. What is meant to be will find its way, and the right doors will open when the time is right. The journey may not always be easy, but every experience is shaping the future. Challenges are not there to break a person, but to build them into someone stronger and wiser. Instead of worrying, focus on growing. Instead of fearing failure, take action. Instead of rushing the process, trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The right opportunity, the right people, and the right path will come at the perfect time. Until then, keep working, keep believing, and keep moving forward. The best is yet to come.